Okay, here we've got number 17 and 19. So 17 says if x squared plus y squared equals 25. That's actually a circle with a radius of 5, with an origin in 0, but whatever. What is the value of, remember this means second derivative, so we want the second derivative at this point. Okay, so right here, you should immediately be thinking implicit differentiation because you can't totally get y by itself. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dx, this whole thing. This will remind you about implicit differentiation. Okay, so let's see what happens. So the derivative of x squared is 2x. The variables match, so no big deal. Okay, plus 2y. Variables do not match. Do not match. So I'm going to put a y prime equals, don't forget to do this, the derivative of 25 is 0, so that's that. Okay, so now I'm going to solve for y prime. 2y, y prime equals negative 2x. Y prime equals, let's see, negative x over y. Okay, no, that just got out of the way. Okay, so that's a fact. But we don't really care about the first derivative. We want the second derivative. So what we need to do is we need to ddx this again. Okay, so I'm going to ddx it. Okay, and what ends up happening is this is our second derivative. So this is going to give us the second derivative equals, well, when you ddx this, quotient rule, so the derivative of the top is just negative 1 times the plain old bottom, variables match for the derivative of the top, minus the plain old top, which is negative x, times the derivative of the bottom, which is 1. Variables don't match though, so it's going to be y prime, all over the bottom squared, which is y squared. Okay, so this is literally the second derivative, and I'm going to bring it up here, see if I can clean anything up. This becomes negative y plus xy prime all over y squared. Okay, so this is quite literally the second derivative. Okay. Now the question, and let me see if I can get that up, is what is the value of the second derivative at the point 4, 3? So I'm going to plug some stuff in. I'm going to plug in 4 for x. I'm going to plug in 3 for y. So negative 3 plus 4 times y prime all over 3 squared is 9. Okay. So then the question is, what's y prime? Well, keep in mind, this is literally y prime. So we can plug in 4 and 3 here. So this becomes, y prime is literally negative 4 thirds. We can plug that in. So I'm going to plug that in right here. This is negative 4 thirds. So now what this turns into, and I know this is messy, but I'm going to bring it down here, okay, is negative 3 minus 16 thirds all over 9. And now it's just arithmetic. So this is, let's see, 5 1/3. So negative, am I doing this right? Negative 8 1/3 over 9. That seems wrong. I'm going to keep going and see what happens. All right, so this actually becomes negative 25 thirds all over 9, which is the same thing as negative 25 over 3 times 1/9, which is negative 25 over 27. Maybe that's one of the answers? Yeah, it is. Okay, so it's A. I'm going to make that its own video.